Peace, y'all. Hope you're doing well. So, fear, false evidence appearing real. Well, here's something I have to add to that. Get the exposure right. I don't know. You guys ain't really trying to look at me anyway. This is more for you guys to hear stuff and maybe look at the numbers. False evidence appearing real. I think that was the credit where credit is due is Ralph Smart. What I have does not have a really cool acronym. It's more like kind of like adding to that or kind of like compounding that if you have trouble recognizing that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, when you really think about it, fear was for us to react. It is kind of like a mechanism to react. It's not a state for us to live in. And I know a lot of times we might confuse it or really intertangle it with being cautious. However, fear is fear. Fear is like the root of all evil, really, you know what I'm saying? We fear change. Fear comes out in violence. Fear comes out in overworking. Fear comes out in just, so many different ways. It's always comes down to fear. And the reason is, y'all, because we have somehow or another locked in the belief that, could you guys see the whole thing? There we go. We've somehow or another locked in this belief that fear is where we're supposed to kind of like guide our life. And it makes perfect sense, right? Because when you watch TV, when you watch the news, when you're watching all these things, it really is pushing the aspect of fear. Fear, fear, fear. Fear your neighbor. Fear yourself. Fear everything. You dig what I'm saying? And this is kind of like the crystallization. This, y'all, is representation of a timeline. It's not a mortality timeline by any means, but it's just a timeline, like quantum timeline. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, this is just the nitty gritty. This is a 42 frame per second, time code clock. I would normally use this in my old life to sync my sound with visual for movies, right? But anyway, this is the hour, this is the minute, this is the second, this is the frame. Very important, Actually, the whole entire thing is very important. If you can get your head wrapped around it,